Hey guys, this is Cubest, the best way to solve a cube. And today we're gonna solve the Pyraminx. So let's get started with the moves which are related to a Pyraminx. These are the corner pieces, so you can twist them as such. And these are the edge pieces. These parts are the edge pieces. So to turn a piece, if you look at this face, this is called right, this is called right prime, this is called left, this is called left prime. So the first step in solving the Pyraminx is to finish the corner pieces. So this is a very simple step. So you gotta match these diamond pieces with the respective colors. So if there's blue here, you want to match it with the blue, so just twist it. Then you have to match this piece, so you just twist it such that yellow and red and blue are matching, so you get this diamond shape. Next is this piece, you twist it and you match the corresponding pieces, and then you twist this piece as such. There are 4 corners and you have to match them accordingly to their respective colors. The second step in solving the Pyraminx is to solve the base layer. So let's assume first, to solve the base layer, we must choose one diamond to be the head diamond, like the starting piece. So you choose this yellow, assuming you choose yellow. You can choose whatever color you want, but I'm choosing yellow for now. Now there should be 3 yellows to form a base. There's 1, 2, but then there's no 3. So if you look around, your third yellow piece is simply right here. So you just twist it to form this triangle. So you form 1, 2 and 3 yellow diamonds. So now after solving this, you flip the cube like this such that the yellow piece is now your base, literally the base. And then you continue to solve the rest of the layer. Before telling you that, I'll tell one scenario where it may be difficult to solve the base. Here it was simple that the yellow was just right over here. But in case of the blue, you can see that there's one blue over here, one blue over here and one blue over here. They're on different planes altogether. So you first choose this as the head plane and bring this one together, which was here. You just bring it here because it's simple. Now we have an issue on the third one. Third one is way over here. So to bring that, you just twist it in random directions until you find a way that suits it to come completely within the 3 corridors. So when you see that the 3 diamonds, 1 is here alone and 2 are here. So if I twist this, it will be left alone. So I don't want to break this. So we bring the alone piece to the base, like we push it down, so it's over here. And now you can see that these 2 pieces can be simply twisted to bring the blue face. To finish these edge pieces, this is matched already. So ideally what you would want is to be all these edge pieces to be matched with the blue face. So in the end of this step, you will see a completely blue face, a completely blue triangle without these dots. So this is an ideal step. This has already been solved. So this is what it should look like in all the 3 sides. So here we have a red and blue respectively in their regions. Here needs to be a green and a blue respectively in their regions. Similarly here, yellow and blue. So now where would this piece be? We have to search the middle layer, this middle layer, and it's right here. So what we want to do is to see which piece we have chosen to be the base. What is the base piece color which you have chosen? That is blue in my case. It might be different in your case if you're not following along. But if you're following along, then yes, this will be the base piece because I have chosen this blue piece to be the base piece. So now you look at your edge piece and you see which piece is, I think there's a green and a blue. Which color matches your base piece? It must be in front of you. Right now it's green. Right now green is in front of me. That's not what I want. I need the blue piece to be in front of me. So I just twist the cube and I see that the blue piece is now in front of me. Now there are two formulas, one for the right and one for the left, respectively. Meaning, if the edge piece is on the left, there is a formula to bring it down. So what are we going to do? I'm just telling you what is going to happen after I do this formula. So this piece will just displace itself and come over here. So green will literally, imagine just plucking this out and putting it in, like within the same color. So literally it's just like this. So you can see that the green and blue matches together. Obviously we can't do that because then the rest of the cube will get unsolved. So now what you want to do is to just keep it like this. And I said we should match the base piece. So the base piece at it was like this for me before I did the step. So it was like this, and it's green is in front of me now. I don't want that. I don't want green in front of me. I need blue in front of me. So I just twist it like this so that the base piece, the edge piece that is facing me, matches my base piece. So that is blue. So now I'll tell you what to do for the left side, and then I'll tell you what to do for the right side. So the left side formula is left, right prime, left prime, right. Now you can see that the edge piece has beautifully matched the surrounding pieces, green and blue. It is similar to what we saw here, the red and blue. Here similarly green and blue. Now let's hope that this formula requires a right. Yeah, it does require a right. See, you can see that the edge piece which I need is yellow and blue because it matches it. So I have a yellow and blue over here. So the edge piece that should face me, that is, like, for example, this is the edge piece. This is the edge piece which I need. It's the edge piece that is facing me. If I'm holding the cube like this, it's yellow. I don't want yellow. The base piece is blue, so blue must be facing me. So blue is facing me now, and now it is on the right side. And I can tell you now the right formula. So the right formula is right prime, left, right, left prime. Now we can see that the edge piece has beautifully sat on this, this line. So you got yellow and blue, and you can see if you just twist your cube, you can see that you have literally solved the base piece. So every part of this is solved now, and we go on to the final step. That is the final layer. That is this layer, because now we can see that it's not matched. It needs to match properly. So we've gone on the final layer, that is solving this triangle, this tiny triangle. It's to solve this piece, that is this tiny Pyraminx that I'm holding with like this, because the base is now not our concern because now we have solved it. So what is the first step in the third step is that we have to match the diamonds. You remember these diamonds, right? Just focus on these diamonds. Don't focus on the edge pieces. Just focus on these diamonds. So these diamonds must match the corresponding base piece. So right now yellow is matched with red. It's not matched. It's not same. So it has to match, right? And the red diamond is over here with matching with green. That's not what we want. So you just simply twist it. So that red matches with red, and green matches with green, and yellow matches with yellow. So now you can see that we have just about solved our Pyraminx. Just these two pieces are remaining. So to solve this, actually what happens in the Pyraminx is that there are three scenarios when you're solving this, the third step. So this is one of the scenarios. So let's take this as scenario 1, where I call this ice, because it looks like the Pyraminx has ice now, because all the edge pieces are inverted. So we don't want that. We need to solve this so that ideally we just twist it. We should twist the piece. We should twist the edge piece. So yellow is on this side and green is on this side. For now it looks like the Pyraminx has ice, so I call this scenario the ice. So what you want to do, you want to solve the ice, is to do this formula. Right prime, left, right, left. Now you do up, left prime, up prime, left. Once again, let me just show that for you. We got the ice now. We want to solve the ice. So you want to do this formula. Right prime, left, right, left prime. Up, left, sorry, left prime, up prime, left. So The second scenario that can happen in solving the final phase is that this type of situation occurs. This is not the I situation because there are 3 mismatching edge pieces. So it looks like when you match the diamonds, it looks like you have this weird tri displacement thing where all the edge pieces which have to be here are like instead over here. This edge piece is supposed to be here, but it's over here. This piece is supposed to be here, but it's over here. So what you want to do is to just hold it like this, facing you. Anyways, fine. You can hold it like this. You can hold it like this. Doesn't matter. I'm going to hold it like this. I like this. But remember this is not the ice. Ice are different. Ice is when there are only 2 displaced edge pieces. That too, they're in the correct position, but they're literally twisted. Here, this is an entire different scenario where it's like completely just in a different location altogether. It may be random, it may be just simple, but it's just random, and there are 3 pieces as such. So what you want to do is to do this formula. Right prime, up prime, right, up prime, right prime, up, right prime. It's actually just a repetition of right prime, up prime, right and up prime until you solve this thing. So for me it's all in one repetition. It may take 3 repetitions, it may take 2 repetitions. At max it takes 3, I think. So it just depends upon how much. Let me show you that formula again. So now that you just matched, you must remember though the diamonds must match. I don't care what happens to the edge pieces. That's what we're solving now. The third step, as I told you, involves solving this triangle, this Pyraminx. So we must solve it by solving the edge pieces. As for now, your diamonds are matched, as well and good. Don't worry about the edge pieces. So what you want to do is to hold it like this and do this formula which I'm showing you. Right prime, up prime, right, up prime, right prime, up prime, right. See, one repetition, it's not solved. So you need to do it again. Right prime, up, up prime, right, up prime, right prime, up prime, right. See, it took 2 repetitions now. So that's a different scenario. So you just keep on repeating this formula. That is right prime, right, up prime. So you keep repeating that until it solves itself. So this is a repetitive formula. So this is the most simplest scenario if I can mention. So let's go on to the third step. So the last scenario that can happen is that 2 pieces are partially solved, while the third piece is randomly solved. This is the third scenario. To solve this, you must have a piece that is partially solved, that is like this, but only one of them is mismatched. For example, here, this is partially solved, I agree with you, but then there are 2 mismatched pieces. So you just keep turning the face. So you could say, why not choose this piece? There's only one unmatched piece here, but it's not partially solved. This is partially solved and is a mismatched piece. So you need to identify which piece is that. There's only one mismatched piece and it is partially solved. So to do this, you proceed with this formula. Right prime, left, right, left prime. I need to turn the up in the opposite direction to which you started. I started with the right, so you want to turn it in the opposite direction. It is left. That means up prime. Then left prime, up, left prime. Now a second scenario in the third case is the same scenario. That is like 2 mismatched pieces and 1 random piece over here. So what is different in this scenario is that the piece which is partially solved and there's only 1 mismatched piece that is on the left side. This piece that is partially solved and only has 1 mismatched piece. So when you twist and turn around and you see that there's only 1 piece on the left side. We saw the formula for the right side, but the formula for the left side is different. So what you want to do is to do left, right prime, left prime, right, and the up motion must be in the direction opposite to which you started. If you started with the left, this should be in the right. Then you do right, up prime, right prime. Now you solved all scenarios in the Pyraminx and you're officially solved the Pyraminx.